Hey everybody, welcome to, what am I calling this? Not actually sure yet. Flosstober. That's probably already created. I'm sure it's out there somewhere, but I'm not necessarily doing a vlog style video, but what I am doing is I want to kind of try to film almost every day, tell you what I'm working on in the month of October. Maybe there will be new starts sprinkled in here, lots of progress on whips, I am hoping, and then just like, yeah, like fall Halloween-ish activities over the month of October. So I'm gonna end up clipping these clips together, putting out a weekly video, and then I'll keep doing that through October. And then, yeah. But I do want to say, I will have like regular stitching updates within these videos. I'm not going to put out separate Flosstube updates because this is a Flosstube. It's just a different style. So, I'm coming at you on October 3rd already, I think it is. I would have loved to start this on October 1st. However, I had some stitching that I had to get done before I got to the fun Halloween stitching. So let me show you that first. So this took me a little bit longer to finish than I thought I was going to, but that's my fault for leaving it till last minute. This is the 5th Day of Christmas by Hello from Liz Matthews. And I have caught up with Bridget and I's schedule, Bridget the Museum Stitcher, and I have finished day 5. It's done, folks. It is now getting cloudy, which is unfortunate. I kind of wanted to do some natural light, which is why we're in a weird position today, but yeah, this is the 5th day of Christmas. I did metallic floss for the rings. I did 3021 to replace all the 310 in this chart, like I am for all the trees. And yeah, this one was a very light amount of stitching. However, I had to stitch this one in a hoop versus in hand quite a bit, just because the fabric was pretty dark. So I had a bit of trouble stitching this in hand, which is why I went slower on this one, but it is done. So at some point this month, I do have to start the 6th day to get that started and get some progress on, but I'm happy with this. So this is stitched on 36 count fiber on a whim topaz, and I do 1 strand of DMC. Beautiful. So Christmas is over for right now. It will come back up at some point this month, but it's over for now. The next thing I want to show you real quick, I got this in the mail the other day. I ordered this from Gayron Tote Stitchery. I believe they're based in Florida, if I'm not mistaken, but this is an exclusive to their shop at the moment. It is from Little Robin Designs, they're one of my favorite designers. And I saw this on Instagram and I was like, excusez-moi, I need that. So this is Wilding Hill Manor, and it's so cute. It's only, I say only, it's only 131 by 129 stitches. And yeah, so if you want this, it is still an exclusive with Gayron Stitchery. So I would go, I ordered this on their website. I believe you can also call them to make an order. And then I also went ahead and picked up some fabric for it while I was already, it can't travel alone. So this is Mothman by Lappin Loops. Let me take it out here. Are you kidding? It's so good. It's so good. So yes, I will definitely be stitching that on this. This is a potential new start for this month. We shall see. But it is here. It is ready. I think I'm going to kit this up with the DMCs. I already have DMCs in stash. And then the only variegated floss that I'm going to choose to stitch on this is for the moon. So I will pick like a dingy white variegated floss. And then this gray right here that you can see the variegation, that is Tin Bucket by Gentle Arts, and I know I have that in stash, so I'll go ahead and use that. But for everything else, I'm just gonna go DMCs. She calls for, I think it's 15 fancy flosses, and in my opinion, some of them do not need to be fancy flosses, but if you already have them in stash, fantastic. If you like doing conversions, also fantastic. But for me, I'm just gonna use the DMCs for most of this, so very exciting stuff. The other thing I wanna do this month is I wanna answer some of y'all's questions. I got quite a bit of questions on Instagram and a few here on YouTube. So I will kind of be inserting the answers to those throughout these videos. So if you don't see the answer to your question in this week's video, don't worry, it may be coming in a next video. Some of them I feel need demonstration, so I kind of want to like do that for y'all. But let's just start with, what the heck am I doing? So if you are familiar, lots of people do like weekly videos or daily videos in the month of December, and some people also love to do it for October. So Halloween is my favorite holiday. Christmas is a close second. I love them both equally, to be honest, but I wanted to do kind of a different type of video and go crazy on stitching. So I know Jen from Jen's Fiberweb, she is doing kind of a like Vlogtober or like a Flosstober type of thing on her channel. She's doing Starttober, that's what it's called. So she's starting a bunch of things for October, which, so if you want to be enabled to start things, please go check out her channel. I will be starting a few things, but I really want to concentrate on some whips. So that is why we're here today. That's why we're in this weird setup. This is the back, this is a part of my apartment. I mean, you've seen this before, but that is on my floss that I just lay on the couch next to me. I have no kids, I have no dogs, I have a cat that does not bother these. And then this is like my craft cart area with my BenQ light. And then back there is where I have to put my microwave and some snacks because we don't have a pantry. And then you can see Supernatural Stitch Along framed back there, not on the wall. But anyways, so that's why we're in this setup. But what I want to do is I have D&D dice that I love. I've created a list of 20 of my Halloween whips. I will pop up a picture of that on the screen right here. And what I want to do is I want to roll my 20-sided die to pick the project that I'm going to work on each day. Now, I've thought about also rolling a different die to get the amount of like stitches or something. This is the 8-sided die. However, I think that every day is going to be different. I'm going to have a different amount of time to stitch. Like, for instance, today I will not have that much time to stitch. Obviously, like, I have work today, and then I have Dungeons and Dragons tonight. So that takes up, I can't stitch during that time. Like, that takes up quite a bit of my time. And I love it, and I can't wait. But so I'll only have a little bit of stitching time versus a day where I don't have as much going on. So I think I'm just gonna roll the 20-sided die. That may change throughout the week, we'll see. And yeah, so I think that's what I'm gonna do. I will say, after I finished the 5th day of Christmas last night, I decided to roll the die just for funsies, because I still had time left in the evening that I wanted to stitch. And I got Nora Corbett's Sea Witch, which I don't think I've touched this year, so I was actually excited that it landed on this. I'm stitching this on a 16 count Picture This Plus Ada and Da Vinci, and that is where I got to. So I actually stitched her other arm, and then I started on the crown. I didn't get like I got like 300 stitches in last night, but that's okay. If that's all that happens, that's all that happens. So now that it's a new day, I'm going to roll the die again with you. We're going to see what I get, and then the next clip you should see is me showing you my progress on that tomorrow, and we'll roll the die again. So that's kind of how I'm going to do this, and it'll all be clipped together and you won't know the difference. So here we go. Are we ready? I feel like this is like such an awkward thing to do because I have to hold this steady. Okay, you can't see that. It's a 15. We have a 15. So I am going to see what that is because I forgot to have a written list in front of me. Okay, so number 15 is Four Seasons by Barbara Anna. I will put a picture of what that looks like on the screen, and let me go grab it. Okay, I have grabbed it. It's in this Jasmine custom bags that I love so much. Here are the flosses. The reason that this piece is on this list is because I'm stitching the autumn girly pop until it's finished, until we get to winter. So this is my start on it. This is on 20 count brown sugar Ada by Fiber on a Whim. So that's where we're starting. Beautiful, gorgeous. Okay, so there is my progress. It is not as much as I wanted to get done, but that's okay. So obviously this is October 4th. I'm coming at you the next day. I got a total of 343 stitches on Four Seasons by Barbara Anna, and it's looking good. I did get the bodice filled out. I got a couple more trees in this house done, so it looks great. I wish that I gotten more, but it's okay. So it's not the point of this. I'm not being graded on how many stitches I'm doing. I'm just having a good time. So since it's the next day, we're gonna roll the die again. But before I do that, I will show you, I did some more knitting on this hat. I showed this in my last Flosstube, and this stitch marker is where I was last time I showed this. So I have done quite a few more rows. I think I have about 2 more inches to go before I think I'm going to start my decreases on this. As a reminder, this is a beanie pattern by my friend Megan over at the Seattle Stitcher. It is on Ravelry. I'll put it in the description down below. But yeah, I'm loving this so far. It's so easy to work on, especially like when my eyes are a little tired from stitching, or like last night I was playing D&D. This was a really mindless thing to do while doing that, so super fun. So I did get progress on that, but let's go ahead and roll the die. Okay, so I have my 20-sided die. We're gonna roll it and we'll see what whip I'm working on today. That's 17, we got a 17. You can kind of see that. There we go. All right, so number 17 is Rose Library. Whoa! I'm actually super excited to work on this. Also, it's Friday, and that super works out. I'm gonna get some decent amount of progress on this. This was a new start that I just started. It is charted by Unconventional Cross Stitch. It is a full coverage pattern, and I'm gonna go get that now. Okay, so this is Rose Library. This is where it's at. This was a new start. I just showed in my last Flosstube. I cannot wait to get more progress on this. I'm definitely gonna I think I definitely want to fill out these books some more, and then of course do more of this foliage here, some of the leaves, but I'm super excited to work on this today. So I will catch up with you tomorrow to see the progress I got on this, and I'll see you then. Okay, there's the progress. I got a little over 1,000 stitches on this. They are half stitches. I'm stitching this 2 over 1/10 stitch on 28 count easy grid. It is Saturday morning. This is what I look like most mornings, and I'm gonna roll the die. Okay, we're gonna roll the die. That's a 5. I rolled a 5, and that is Witches and Demons Woodcut. This is by Night Spirit Studio, and this is also done in 10th stitch, so I want to see how much I can get done today. I do have plans later today. We're going to go see the second Joker movie and you know, I'm gonna hang out with my sister and my friends. So let me go get that project. Okay, so I have some special guests behind me, but anyways, this is the Witches and Demons woodcut by Night Spirit Studio. I'm stitching this on 28 count natural linen, 2/1 10 stitch. So I feel like I could finish this month. I don't know that I could finish it. I definitely can't finish it today, but it's very doable. Okay, so I'll see you tomorrow with the progress, and we'll see what this looks like. Okay, there's the progress. I got almost 1,000 stitches. It is the next day, Sunday. I'm in the same pajamas, and I look like this. We went to go see Joker, the second Joker, last night, and I'm not gonna get into it. I really loved it. The critics are all wrong. But anyways, yeah, so I almost got 1,000. I got literally 998 stitches on this. They are half stitches, so obviously that was a lot easier to do than full crosses, but I'm happy with my progress. I think the next time I pick this up, I might be able to finish it. We'll see. I still have one more little demon or witch or something to do here, and then of course the entire border that looks like this. So anyways, now we're going to roll a die one more time for this video. That is 11. 11 is Little Brown Bat by Cottage Garden Sampling, so let me go get that. Okay, so this is Little Brown Bat by Cottage Garden Samplings. I'm stitching this on 40 count Ancient by Picture This Plus, and that is where I'm at the moment. I don't know if I'm in the mood to do all that fill-in on the wing. I don't think I am, but we're gonna see. I'll probably work more in the body of the bat itself and probably do some more leaves, but we'll see where I get to. I'm gonna end the video here because it's Sunday, so I'm gonna get this edited and uploaded, and I'll see y'all next week with the same style video. And yeah, actually the next section you're gonna see is a little bit of a Q&A portion, and then I will see you next week. But yeah, thank you for joining. Thank you for being here and liking and subscribing. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe now, so you can get notified, because I'm going to be doing these videos weekly in October, and we're going to see how that goes. And also, if you like this style of video, please let me know if you would like to see more these kinds of videos from me, maybe in December or next October, or whenever I have the time to do so. Let me know. Okay, bye baby. So one of the questions that I got on my Instagram, one of them was, how do I organize my cross stitch? And one of them was how I store fabric. So I'm going to answer both of those questions here. I will say right off the bat, this is not going to be a perfect answer, and it is for sure not going to be an aesthetically pleasing answer. I live in a 1-bedroom apartment with my partner. I do not have room for a lot. So I do have this cube unit that it's our entertainment system. You know, I have my TV right here. If you can see, this is my, no, you can't really see it. You can kind of see it. This is my PlayStation 2. My Switch board, a couple things here. You can see my sewing machine in the back. So I store everything I possibly can here, but it is not enough room. I do have 2 cubes full of whips. So these are all whips. Not all my whips are right here. I have a couple baskets that I keep, one by my stitchy spot on the couch, and I have another over there by a closet, because this is not enough room for all the whips I have. Now, the answer to this solution, no, the solution to this problem is to whip down or move to a bigger apartment. But that is out of my control at the moment. So for now, it is what it is. It's not aesthetically pleasing. It is not perfect, and I would love to improve upon this one day, but this is what I got going on. Most of my project bags are vinyl front fabric project bags that I have either made myself, friends have made for me, or I have purchased. One of my favorite bag makers is Sheba Designs on Etsy. This is the first one I got from her, and I love it so much. I love her fabric choices. They're all really well made. This is another one that I really love. And then of course I have several from my friends. So this one, my friend Maddie over at Kitty Stitch, she has a Flosstube now. She made this one for me. Bridget, the Museum Stitcher, made this one for me for Sarah Moon. And she's actually coming out with a bag tutorial, hopefully in the near future, which I'm very excited about. So this is where I keep everything. I do not have them labeled. I would love to do that. Maybe that's something I can work on next year, who knows? I have a couple of these like little Amazon bags that I have a couple of projects in. I have some of the bigger Amazon bags for projects with like a lot of floss in it, or just to keep kitted up things. I don't have a lot kitted up. So another thing about this is I think everyone has a different style. So some people love to kit up things right away. I am not one of those people. One, because of money, and then two, obviously storage. So I don't have the room to have a bunch of kitted up projects in bags. So I do wait to kit up things. But with fabric, I have recently made this better. It used to just be a shoebox. So I had a open shoebox that I just stuffed all my folded fabric in, and that was my fabric storage. Now I have it a little bit more organized. I picked these bins up from Target, I think. They were like very affordable, very cheap. And I have, it's kind of organized. I will say I just had some scraps lying on the top of it. But for this, I believe all my linen is in this bucket. So it's kind of going from 28, 32, 36 to 40. Again, not aesthetically pleasing, but it does the job. This holds quite a bit of fabric. I don't even have it all the way filled, because I don't have a lot of linen in stash. This one, I have another one. This is, I believe, also has some linen in it. Yes, this has like bigger counts in it, and then it has Aida. So here's all my Aida. I have some 32, 28 count linen in here, and that's how I store it. But yeah, it's not the best, but it is reality. So yeah, this is how I store my projects and my fabric.